Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, 2005. Author J.K. Rowling. Genre: fantasy, adventure, mystery. Another summer at the Dursleys. Harry Potter's fourth year begins like every other, trapped once again at number 4 Privet Drive, living with his cruel aunt, uncle, and cousin Dudley. But this summer, things are different. Harry keeps having strange dreams. He sees Lord Voldemort plotting with his servant Wormtail and a mysterious man. He wakes up each night sweating and afraid, not sure if it's just a dream or something real. Then, one morning, an invitation arrives. The Weasleys have invited him to attend the Quidditch World Cup, the most famous sporting event in the wizarding world. For the first time, Harry is allowed to join in something exciting during summer. The Quidditch World Cup. Harry travels with the Weasleys using a portkey, a magical object that transports them to the match. Thousands of witches and wizards from all over the world gather in a huge stadium hidden by magic. The match between Ireland and Bulgaria begins with thrilling speed. Broomsticks zoom through the air, the crowd roars, and Viktor Krum, the famous Bulgarian seeker, shows his incredible skill. Ireland wins, but the celebration turns dark that night. Masked wizards, called Death Eaters, attack the campsite, setting fire to tents and terrorizing muggles. Then suddenly, a glowing skull, the Dark Mark, Voldemort's symbol, appears in the sky. It's a terrifying reminder that dark forces are rising again. Back to Hogwarts. When the students return to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, excitement fills the air. Dumbledore announces something historic. Hogwarts will host the Triwizard Tournament, a magical competition between 3 major wizarding schools: Hogwarts, UK, Beauxbatons Academy, France, Durmstrang Institute, Northern Europe. Each school will select one champion who must complete 3 extremely dangerous tasks. To prevent young students from competing, an age restriction is set. Only wizards over 17 may enter their names into the Goblet of Fire, a magical cup that chooses the champions. The visiting schools arrive in grand style. The elegant Beauxbatons students, led by Madame Maxime, and the fierce Durmstrang students, led by Igor Karkaroff, accompanied by their star, Viktor Krum. The champions are chosen. At the selection ceremony, the Goblet of Fire glows bright blue and spits out the names of the champions: Fleur Delacour from Beauxbatons, Viktor Krum from Durmstrang, Cedric Diggory from Hogwarts. But then, shockingly, the goblet spits out a 4th name: Harry Potter. Gasps fill the Great Hall. Harry didn't enter his name. He's too young. But the goblet's decision is final. Harry must compete. Rumors spread. Many students turn against him, thinking he cheated to gain fame. Even Ron, feeling jealous and hurt, stops talking to him. Only Hermione stays by Harry's side, reminding him to stay strong. The first task, the dragons. For the first task, each champion must steal a golden egg guarded by a dragon. Harry faces the deadliest one, the Hungarian Horntail. Terrified but determined, he summons his broomstick, the Firebolt, and flies high into the sky. The dragon breathes fire, smashing rocks and snapping its tail. In an epic chase above the arena, Harry dives and swerves, finally outsmarting the beast to snatch the golden egg. The crowd erupts in cheers. Even Ron, realizing the danger Harry faced, makes peace with him afterward. The second task, the Black Lake. The golden egg contains a clue, a haunting underwater song. Harry learns that in the second task, Each champion must rescue someone they love from the depths of the Black Lake within 1 hour. With the help of Dobby the house elf, who gives him gillyweed, Harry grows gills and swims underwater. He discovers Ron tied up along with Hermione, Cho Chang, and Fleur's sister Gabrielle. When Fleur fails to appear, Harry nobly rescues both Ron and Gabrielle, even though it costs him time. He doesn't win first place, but the judges reward him for his bravery and moral courage. The third task, the maze. For the final task, a massive magical maze is created on the Quidditch field. Inside are traps, dark creatures, and dangerous spells. The Triwizard Cup lies at the center. As the champions enter, strange things happen. Fleur is attacked by unseen magic, Krum is cursed and turns violent, and Cedric and Harry are left to face the maze's dark magic. They finally reach the cup at the same time. Both have fought bravely, so they decide to grab it together, a gesture of friendship and fairness. But the cup isn't what it seems. It's a portkey. The graveyard and Voldemort's return. In a sudden flash, Harry and Cedric are pulled into a dark, misty graveyard, far away from Hogwarts. Before they can even understand what's happening, a cold, cruel voice whispers, "Kill the spare." In an instant, Cedric Diggory falls lifeless to the ground, struck by the deadly Avada Kedavra curse. Frozen in horror, Harry watches as Wormtail begins a dark ritual, taking a bone from Voldemort's father's grave, cutting off his own hand, and using Harry's blood to complete the spell. From the cauldron rises Lord Voldemort, alive once more, pale, snake-like, and more terrifying than ever. His red eyes gleam with hatred as he calls his followers, the Death Eaters, who kneel before him in fear and devotion. Voldemort mocks Harry, taunting him before forcing him into a deadly duel. When their spells collide, a powerful connection forms between their wands, the Priori Incantatem effect, revealing the ghostly figures of Voldemort's past victims, Harry's parents, Cedric, and others. Their spirits surround Harry, giving him strength and a brief chance to escape. With all his courage, Harry grabs Cedric's body and touches the portkey, vanishing just as Voldemort screams in rage. Slash the aftermath. Moments later, Harry appears back at Hogwarts, clutching Cedric's lifeless form. The cheering crowd falls silent as the truth spreads. Cedric Diggory is dead. Shaking and broken, Harry whispers, "Voldemort's back." But few believe him. The Ministry of Magic, led by Cornelius Fudge, refuses to accept the truth. Only Dumbledore stands by Harry, his face filled with grave concern, knowing that the darkest chapter in wizarding history has begun once again. Slash the ending. Hogwarts no longer feels the same. The laughter and joy of the Triwizard Tournament have been replaced by silence and sorrow. Harry blames himself for Cedric's death, haunted by nightmares of the graveyard and Voldemort's cold voice. Dumbledore reminds him softly, "You have shown bravery beyond measure, Harry. But dark and difficult times lie ahead." As the school year ends and the students return home, Harry knows one thing for certain. He will not run from the darkness. He will face it. He will fight. What was meant to be a tournament of glory has become the moment when the Dark Lord returned. And from that moment, Harry Potter's true battle began.